Okay, so this is bringing back some memories. Power Rangers the movie on the Mega Drive. I bet if Ivan knew 6,000 years ago, a morphological being known as Ivan Ooze ruled the world with the illusion of unparalleled terror. He rid entire planets of the adult population. This is going quick. Then brainwashed the young to follow his evil plan. Blah blah blah. Storyline doesn't matter. It's all about beating the stuff out of others. Stage 1. Okay. So I had a major crush on the Green Ranger back in the day, and he turned into the White Ranger. He wasn't that good. Storyline being because basically the Green Ranger was written out of the story because he wasn't part of the Super Sentai franchise and stuff, and so parents basically argued the point that he was the most popular Ranger with their kids, and so well, they had to bring him back, but because of the Super Sentai series, blah blah blah. You can read it up on Wikipedia. It's all about the Green Ranger, but because it's Tommy, I kind of have to go White Ranger. And I don't think did I ever play this as a kid? I'm pretty sure I don't think I did. But I'm gonna give it my best shot. Oh, I'm doing actually pretty good. Oh, the soundtrack is absolutely amazing as it is. Gotta turn it up a little bit. Always on your side, and you will get you. I can't remember the words, to be honest. You from your side, all of us is on your side. We'll take them. Come on, get here. Not running away. Down. Fight! I remember owning the Power Rangers album. It was called what's it called? I think it was just called the Rock Album or something. But I owned that as a kid from my parents, obviously. And oh my god, I did not stop playing that. How many enemies are coming? And I remember that fight was like my favourite song, which is the background tune in is it 8-bit or 16-bit, which is playing right now. Get you from your side, we'll forget you from your side. All of us are on your. I just say side a lot. We'll take them. We'll take them down. Fight. What's one lift up? How many of these enemies within this one little? You know, a little memory of what I did have is back in probably like year 2 or something, and I remember my old so-called friend Adam Whitehouse. He lent me one of his Power Ranger games, which I think it was like a standalone. It was just a little joypad sort of thing, and I wanted that game so bad because I loved it. I loved it so much, and I couldn't find it anywhere. I remember buying something from Argus, and it wasn't what I thought it was going to be. It was a complete like weird knockoff or something, and I remember I was pissed because it was such a good game. How many enemies come on screen at once? If anyone's actually seen the 2017 reboot movie, genuinely, it's like my favourite movie of 2017. It's amazing. I'm never ever a fan of reboots, but they've done such a good job at it, and I'm looking forward because apparently that they've got a bunch of sequels to the reboots, which are being planned over the next X amount of years, whatever it may be. And I'm all game for that. I am totally wanting that so bad. Right, Ivan. Chill out, mate. Stage 1 clear. Sweet, I'll take that. If they make a series of all the Power Rangers films, all the reboots, surprisingly, I'm totally game for that. Once Ivan and attacks the command center, changing Zordon on Alpha 5. With Zordon down, the Power Rangers lose their powers. Alpha tells them 60 frames per second power. Zordon, with hesitation, Alpha sends the Power Rangers to the planet something. I've got 60 frames per second in my way. Using an emulator, by the way, if you can't guess. Why am I being... Oh, I can just change another one. Okay, let's mix it up, and let's be my second favourite, which was red. Power Rangers. Let's hope it's a bit more... Oh, hello. I hope it's a bit more different than just what stage 1 was. I'm sure Ivan Ooze's ooze things? He did not get hit. Ooze things didn't take as much damage as what these are. I remember watching the film, actually, memory, boom. I was 5 or 6 years old when the movie came out. And I got it for Christmas, as far as I remember. I also got the White Tiger Zord for Christmas as well. And at that point, we had our first dog called Sandy. And Sandy was scared. He was so scared of that little White Tiger Zord little toy. And I remember, because it was battery operated, and you basically pressed the button and it just moved by itself, and it started doing its little roaring stuff, whatever it's called. And I remember Sandy as a puppy, he was so scared. Can you pick that up? Pick it up. There you go. Credit, whatever that. Oh, as in life. Sweet. And Sandy was scared. He did not like that. Keeping in mind, he was only like 1 or 2 or something. He was a little dog. Bless his little heart. Christ, these take a beating. Considering they're like the movie... Got 4 seconds. I have not got 4 seconds to... No, come on. Well, what's going to happen when you get to 0? Not much. Okay, that's a weird technique thing. I'll get off. Here we go. Right. Something exciting to happen, please. More of these? Oh, really? It's getting a bit boring, won't lie. We need a hero. I'll press all the buttons and see if anything happens. But I think nothing's going to happen though. Credit. Black Ranger, why not? Black Ranger who's totally not black, he's... it's not even silver. Yeah, but as I was saying, I was a massive fan. I didn't even get hit. What are you doing? I was a massive fan of the Power Rangers when I was like, well, I still am, to be honest. I've got the entire series on DVD because I'm really cool. And there you go, boom, shakalaka. Yes. And honestly, like every now and again, I'll just decide to watch a couple of episodes or something. Just because this was my childhood. This was so awesome. it's just such a shame that kids don't have this nowadays. It's like they have the new series. I'm about to die. Jesus Christ. They do have the new series and that, but it's not. It's so watered down compared to. I've died again. Let's try blue. It's completely watered down compared to like what we had as a kid. And I was like 5, 6 or something. Jesus Christ, this is difficult. And it's very repetitive. This is like worse. I'm not saying that Streets of Rage is a bad game, but this is worse, man. This is like, these so-called enemies just don't stop spawning. Like, go away. Like, genuinely, they do not stop spawning. Go away. You know, something that I always wanted as a kid was the green power coin. Again, I was a massive fan, just like everybody else, to be quite fair. But I was a huge fan of the Green Ranger. Tommy Oliver was my hero as a kid. That was like my first man crush. And I loved him so much. And I always wanted like a power coin or something like that, just to pretend I could transform into a Power Ranger. I never had one though. I was gutted. Jesus Christ, get off. This is really boring, I'm not gonna lie. Is there any bosses or something which can like spice this game up a little bit? Won't lie, this is very boring. I'm literally just pressing B and nothing's happening. Lift up. Cheers, bro. Cool. Can I get a bus or something just to spice things up? Oh, cool. You can do like a running and then spear special thing. But still, nothing's really happening. They just keep spawning. Like, Jesus Christ. Oh, go away. Any others? Yeah, there's more, of course. Yeah, this is quite boring, not gonna lie. Oh my god, how many is that? I'm literally just pressing the same button, which is on the what would be the Mega Drive, which is B, and nothing is happening apart from the constant spawnage. I just meant to be carrying on with the time, and then you just see how many points you can get within a certain amount or something. Because this is really boring, to be honest. Wee, dickhead. Well done. Anything? Nope. Nope, nothing. Boring. Hurry up. Yeah. Boom, boom, boom. Can I get a bus or something? No. Really? Jesus Christ. Was this like a full 40 quid when this was first released? I'm guessing like 94 or 5 or something. At least nowadays you get a bit of like difference in games and stuff. Jesus Christ, this is boring. I'm literally just pressing the one button, which is B. Like, nothing... nothing's happening. Apart from a bunch of oozmen I'm pretty sure that that's not what they were called in the film, so I might be wrong. But yeah, get off. Oh my god, more. Anything? But no boss. Okay, fair enough. Slight cutscene. Second slight cutscene. Is that Scorpina? Possibly? I'm gonna guess no. Oh, yes, okay. Ninja Megazord or the Falcon Zord. Falcon Zord. Because it's White Ranger. White Ranger's my bitch. He was my favourite. Okay, cool. Oh, I can fly. Okay. Okay, what happened there? What? I think I'm battling a boss, I'm not too sure. I'm just pressing random buttons and hoping for the best. I'm not too sure on what's going on, won't lie. Let's keep going. A and B, A and B. Oh, okay, you can double tap left or right. That'll give you like a little boost or some sort. Go, go, Power Rangers! Oh. Hornitron. Hornitron had me there, apparently. You Mighty Morphin Power Rangers! And then Scorpitron. This wasn't a thing. But for the sake of the game, I'll accept it. One can never take them down. The power lies on their side. What is going on? I'm getting battered, aren't I? Go, go, Power Rangers. I actually remember the story of my parents once. It must have been like 95, 96, Christmas time. And they basically went to Toys R Us as Santa, obviously. And they were like literally fighting for merchandise for myself. My brother was into it, but not as much as what I was. Jesus Christ, I can understand why this is so hard. I don't know what that was. And I remember them saying like we queued for hours to get you the whatever, like the whatever toy that it was. Obviously, as a kid, I didn't understand. I thought just Santa brought it me, because Santa was awesome. It's looking back on it, it's like Santa takes a lot of credit for like stuff that he didn't do. I feel really bad about that now. I just want to say thanks to my parents actually. Just beat him. This is getting a bit boring. This game's pretty crap, to be quite honest. Have I won? Yeah, can I get some health back or something? Yeah, done. Okay, happy days. Boy, when I joined, I didn't think things was going to be this rough. Rocky spoke. No kidding, Aisha replied. Adam replied, remember when something 60 frames per second? At Rita's moon base, Lord Zed suddenly appeared and sears Rita away for a couple of eons. Plans for the Earth, ones that Rita could not handle. The Green Ranger has been losing his morphing powers, and Lord Zed's The Green Ranger hasn't even been featured. It's been the White Ranger. Even the Megazord and the Dragonzord have been destroyed, I'm guessing. It seems like a time of darkness is about to come. As Tommy Green Ranger's powers faded, Zordon transformed him into the something White Ranger. You know what? I'm good for this. The game's already lied to me and said that the Green Ranger's in this game, but it's not. I've only been played as the White Ranger. I kind of don't want to play anymore. I'm a bit pissed.